Yes, it's
And
nice to see you
hey,
again. How have you
yeah,
been?
it's been a long time.
Right. Yeah.
So
So have
how
you
have,
been?
yeah, have I've been very good.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
how have
good
you
to
been?
hear. Me too. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, the
actually,
Christmas is fast approaching.
I've got from my business trip.
Right.
Yeah, I got back to home yesterday, last night,
Oh,
and
wow.
then yeah, I visit Vietnam and China for the business meeting and then
Mm,
exhibition.
I see. Okay. Well, at least, how's Vietnam and China these days?
Actually, in Vietnam, there was a really fun and meaningful because
Mm-hmm.
during the time, Vietnamese
Mm-hmm.
football team won their international league, and then the
Oh.
team that was led by Korean coach Park Hang-seo.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a Korean coach who lead the Vietnamese football team and won
Mm-hmm.
the international league. Actually, she
Oh.
is considered as a kind of a god of soccer in Vietnam.
Oh,
And
wow.
then, yeah, almost Vietnamese really love him. So,
Mm.
whenever I met a person Vietnamese, then
Mm-hmm.
the it's a kind of ice breaking is starting from mentioning of Park Hang-seo.
Wow.
Yeah, they really love him.
Mm. I see. That's why, of course, they are so thankful.
That's right.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
actually,
Because they
yeah,
were.
it's been 60 years since they are first won the league. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
60
in
years?
60 years.
Wow.
So when I was
Amazing.
there, yes, right, all the street
Mm-hmm.
and then all the beer shop and then lots of people gather together to support the soccer team. And then
I
there are lots of
see.
big screens on the street and then
Wow.
near the
Mm.
crowded area.
I see. Amazing. So were you able to watch the game?
Oh yes, right. Actually,
Oh, wow.
I could watch the semi-final at there, and then they
Oh.
won the semi-final.
Ah,
It's like
they were having a match with who?
for semi-final they matched with
Ah,
Cambodia team, and
Cambodia.
for the final they matched with the
Mm.
Indonesian team. Yeah.
Yes. Ah, that is for the SEA Games?
Pardon?
SEA Games. Is it the SEA Games?
I'm not
The
sure.
match?
I'm not sure.
Southeast Asian.
Oh yes, right. Southeast Asian
Ah,
games.
Asian
Maybe
Games.
yeah,
All right.
Philippines also join the game, right?
It was held in the Philippines, actually.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Yes, right.
That's why I
That's
know.
why. Yeah.
Yes, but our soccer team, no, no, it's not
Maybe
that
yeah,
good.
yeah. They couldn't join the semi-final or final.
Right. Yes. I know that for
Yeah.
the soccer match, it would be like Indonesia, Vietnam.
Yes,
But
right.
um, I never expected Cambodia. I was thinking Thailand.
Yeah, actually, Thailand is being rival of Vietnamese soccer team. They really hate
Ah.
each other.
Right. That's what I was like expecting maybe Thailand and Vietnam will have, the final match
That's
in the
right.
end.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Actually,
Oh,
that was
amazing.
my first time to visit Vietnam and enjoy meet Vietnamese and also enjoyed
Mm.
Vietnamese traditional food. And
Wow.
I really like all of the Vietnamese food and people and their culture. They are really
Oh.
kind and nice, just like
Mm.
Filipinos.
Right. What food have you tried in Vietnam?
I tried several famous food and then I visit some famous restaurants such as Puncha You know buncha, roast chicken, and then rice noodle and some vegetable.
Oh.
Buncha. Buncha is a kind of sweet and sweet and salty, little bit salty. And
Mhm.
actually, buncha was the best when I enjoyed the food. Buncha and pansay, banh mi, and
Wow,
also
the name.
yeah, yeah, Vietnamese famous yeah coffee brand, yeah, Con Cafe, Con Cafe,
Mm. Ah, I know. Yes, I
yeah,
saw that.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. So their best menu is yeah coconut smoothie coffee.
Wow, coconut in a
Yeah,
coffee? How does it
yeah.
taste?
Actually, their taste is much deeper and sweeter than Korea's.
Wow, I see. I could have imagined coconut and coffee together.
Yeah,
Yes, but oh,
very
yeah, the
sweet.
result is good.
Yeah, sweet and deep
Mm.
flavor. And
Oh,
then
I
I moved
see.
to yeah, I moved to Xinjiang in China after
Shenyang.
7 days. Yeah, Shenzhen, Shenyang.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, east part of China, and then it's right ahead of North Korea. Actually,
Mm.
it takes only 1 hour from North Korea.
Wow, very neat.
Yeah, very near. And then
Mm.
actually, Xinjiang used to be just a poor country and then side uh, country, uh,
Mm-hmm.
province. But at the moment, uh, se- during several years, the Chinese government invest and then spend lots of resources and money to develop that area as an industrial area. So there was also very good, very stylish
Mm-hmm.
buildings and then shopping malls, and people enjoyed their life at
I
there.
see. Right. At least it's not so much poor anymore.
Yes,
Yes. Wow, great experience,
yeah,
right?
okay,
Yes. Okay. Well, welcome back.
yeah,
Yes. Have you prepared an article?
yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Number 839. No, no,
839?
889.
Okay. 889. Oh, brushing your teeth. Health.
Yeah,
Okay. So, could you please tell me something about this?
okay. Maintaining good oral health, therefore, seems to be key to cardiovascular health. Now, a new study that appears in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology suggests that regular toothbrush brushing may keep heart failure and atrial fibrillation, a type of arrhythmia, at bay. Dr. Tae-jin Song of Iowa University, Women's University in Seoul, Korea, is a senior author of the new study. In their paper, Dr. Song and team explained that the motivation for the study hinges on the meditating role of inflammation. They write, poor oral hygiene can provoke transient bacteremia and systemic inflammation. A meditator of arterial fibrillation and heart failure. Studying of FIV, heart failure and oral hygiene. In their study, Dr. Sung and team examined atrial fibrillation association with both heart failure and poor oral hygiene. They used data from 161,286 people who were part of the Korean National Health Insurance System health screening cohort.
Cohort.
Of FIP is a condition affecting affecting at least 2.7 million people in the United States. In people with AFib, the heart cannot efficiently pump blood to the rest of the body because it does not beat regularly. The heart also does not pump blood as it should in people with heart failure. This inefficiency results in fatigue and sometimes breathing difficulties as insufficient oxygen reaches the other organs in the body. The participants of the current study were 40 to 79-year-old and had no history of either AFib or heart failure. During enrollment, which took place between 2003 and 2004, the team measured the height and weight of each of the participants and asked them questions about their lifestyle, oral health, and oral hygiene habits. The participants also underwent some laboratory tests, which included blood tests, urine tests, and blood pressure readings.
Mm-hmm.
Brushing lower heart failure risk by 12% over a median follow-up period of 10.5 years. 4,911 participants received the diagnosis of AFib, and 7,971 developed heart failure. Brushing the teeth 3 times or more a day was linked with a 10 point lower chance of developing AFib and a 12% lower risk of failure. Confounding factors, including age, sex, socioeconomic status, physical activity, alcohol intake, body mass index, and other coexisting conditions, such as hypertension, did not influence these results, as the researchers accounted for them in their analysis. The authors conclude improved oral hygiene care was associated with a decreased risk of atrial fibrillation and heart failure. Healthy oral hygiene by frequent toothbrushing and professional dental cleanings may reduce risk of atrial fibrillation and heart failure. However, they also note that, as with any observational study, the research is limited and cannot explain cautions, concession. The study is also limited because it only looked at people living in one country, so the results may not be generalizable. No, no, this list
Okay. Mm-hmm.
notes the study's senior author. We studied a large group over a long period, which adds strength to our findings.
All
That's all.
right. Any questions about the vocabulary?
No question, everything is okay.
All right. Then let's move on. Discussion questions. How do you often brush your teeth?
I brush my teeth 4 times a day.
4 times.
Yeah.
Wow. So do you think you are doing enough to take care of your oral health?
Sometimes I don't think it's not enough. Not only by only brushing couldn't make my mouth clean. So I also use sometimes gargling or uh, dental floss, dental
Mm-hmm.
floss
Floss.
or
Mm-hmm.
aquafit.
I
Yeah, high
see.
pressure water.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. And gargle. That one.
Yes, right, gargle.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So, what other ways do you take care of your oral health?
As I mentioned, I use several things.
Floss,
Yeah.
Right, those kinds of things. How
Yeah.
come you brush 4 times a day? You brush
Uh,
in your office?
just right. After 3 meals, and
Oh,
then in the morning, before I go to bed.
before you go to bed,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Yes. And in what other ways is oral health important?
Uh, the tips
Mhm.
is the if you don't brush your teeth, they make some bad smell. So that could affect bad impact on your yes social relationship.
Right, of course. A lot
Okay,
of people would avoid you.
sure, sure.
Right,
So you
yes.
should you
Mhm.
should check your breath.
Of course, all the time.
Yeah,
Especially if your work is related to,
yeah.
facing people,
Yes,
like
right.
close, face to
Yes,
face,
right.
like that.
Exactly.
Right. Yes, it's very important as well to check.
Yeah.
Right. I see. I got it now. That is the reason why I was a bit shocked with 4 times. How do you do that? So 3 times. Yeah,
Yeah.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and before you sleep at night.
Yes, right. Exactly.
Yes, as well. All right. At least you do that. I think that is really so healthy. And how
Yeah.
often do you go to the dentist?
Twice a year for
Twice a
yeah,
year.
yeah, scaling or checking my uh gums.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good to hear.
Mm,
Yes. Okay. Yes.
yeah.
Well, then, do you have any questions about your
No,
article?
everything's okay.
Okay. Well, then, if you don't have any questions, it's nice to have you back, Bevon.
Okay.
Yes. Have a good rest.
Okay. Bye bye.
Yes. I'll see you then next week.